Looks like a nice suit for Auburn. Probably bought a new suit for Auburn and everything.
Like
It's Auburn blue.
this tie. I think I wore this tie to my wedding.
Hockey practice tonight?
So were you like your backup date, you know, kind of thing?
Tonight.
Pregame.
Cam
Auburn pregame.
Nice.
They're gonna argue
Saturday at like 7:30.
2 hours tonight.
Good morning.
Sweet. 2 hours. About drinking it, or they're gonna have alcohol?
About walking around there downtown square drinking it. No enforcement.
Sounds good to me.
It's,
Sounds like the Scherschels.
Could he give a liquor license to the village and put in a bar in the back?
probably just exempt us from the requirements.
All it takes is votes and words. All right, 6:15, we'll call the special meeting of the village board to order. If you'd all please join me in a moment of silence. The Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You, Mr. Clerk, would you take a roll, please?
Trustee Mao.
Yes.
Trustee Ferguson.
Present.
Trustee Charo.
Present.
Trustee Detmers. Here. Trustee Gerger.
Here.
Trustee Scherschel.
Here.
Village President Kimsey.
President, any public announcements? Hearing none, any public comment on the specific agenda topics? Hearing none. No old business. One item under new business is an ordinance approving the purchase of real property by the village of Chatham. Could I have a motion to bring to the floor?
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Mao has made a motion. We have a second by trustee Charo. Greg, you had a couple things you wanted to interject.
Yeah, for this purchase, we had attached my draft of a purchase and sale agreement, which I sent to the council for the seller on Sunday. This morning, she sent me some feedbacks, some feedback, and had a few requests, all of which made sense to me, but I wanted to point them out because I think the final purchase sale agreement, if we agree to it, will contain these terms. One, when we were portioning costs, we split it how it's typically done at closing, with the seller paying for the title commitment and title policy. In this particular case, because we're looking at making it a net zero transaction, it made more sense, instead of the purchase price going up, for the buyer to just agree to pay those costs at closing. The second is we had a list of due diligence materials. They don't have any of those materials. We're dealing with a vacant lot and an old building, and so they've requested this to be an as-is sale, which is what we believed it to be. We put the due diligence in there. If we got something, great, but I'm not concerned with that request. And the seller wanted us to add that they were not aware of any environmental damage, but not that there was none overall. I'm okay with that as well.
So environmental would be like if there's some kind of gas tank or something
Yeah, underground
underground,
storage tank under there. Or,
something like that, that could run into serious costs that would come up through the due diligence.
It's actually a separate and distinct environmental study that you can pay to have done. Usually you're looking at that kind of phase 1 or phase 2 environmental studies come in spots where you don't have a solid history or idea of what the land has been used for, or is previously used as a gas station or some type of industrial site where there's a very high likelihood that something hasn't been remediated. All makes sense? Okay. Any other questions or discussion?
Which budgetary fund is this purchase coming from?
Capital acquisitions come out of capital funds.
Thank you.
Further? Hearing none, Mr. Clerk?
Trustee Mao.
Yes.
Trustee Charo.
Yes.
Trustee Ferguson.
Yes.
Trustee Detmers.
Yes.
Trustee Gerger.
Yes.
Trustee Scherschel.
Yes.
All right, any public comments on any business whatsoever? Hearing none, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Make that motion.
Trustee Miles made a motion. With a second?
Second.
Second by trustee Charo. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting stands adjourned. Thank you all.
Thank you for accommodating my schedule.
Well,